Hey everyone, this is Mohammed, and in this video I'm taking a look at one of the cleanest, sharpest lenses I have ever used, and I'm talking about the Nikon 50mm f1.8s for the Nikon Z mount. Nikon took a very different approach with their lens design when they first introduced us to the Z mount mirrorless system, where instead of having the cheap f1.8 primes and then having the more premium f1.4, they decided to hone in and make the more moderate f1.8 aperture lenses the best they can be. Having a more moderate f1.8 aperture meant that they can keep the size down while getting rid of the compromises like chromatic aberration, vignetting, and distortion. And this was one of the first lenses that Nikon introduced with the Z mount cameras. So how does it perform? Let's start with build quality. This lens here is a nice mix of metal and high quality plastics. When you see pictures of this lens or any other f1.8 lens that Nikon has made for the Z mount, you may think it looks a bit plasticky, but when you actually hold one in real life, that's not the case. It does have a more minimalistic design with no golden rings or any other accents of any kind. It does have this silver ring on it, but it is like you can only see it when you look at it straight on. It has a 67mm filter thread, and it comes with a plastic petal-shaped hood, like so. Overall, I do like the build quality. It is not too heavy, not too big, but not too small either. Sometimes when you have a really small lens like the Canon 50 f1.8 RF, it may seem a bit unprofessional to the client, but this here is just the right size and the right mixture of plastic and metal. So how about autofocus performance? Well, that really depends on the camera that you have. But on the Z5 here, it is fast and really accurate. Nikon cameras have been getting a lot better at autofocus through firmware, and at this point, if you're having problem with autofocus, then it's more the camera and less the lens. Let's move on to the most important part of this review, and that is the image quality of this lens. This lens is so sharp and so clean that it is really hard to find a fault with it. It is razor blade sharp across the entire frame, and it is extremely clean. I have yet to see any chromatic aberrations shooting with this lens over the 40 projects that we've had it with us. And this is the part of the review that is hard to put in words. There's just something about the sharpness, and maybe it's the micro contrast, that makes the images pop. Like it has this 3D effect on the images. Sometimes it even looks fake. It looks like the background is photoshopped in. Take a look at these pictures here. They have this 3D effect. It looks like the subject is really popping out. It is just an incredible performer, and it's only f1.8. And that's the main point I wanted to get across in this video. This is not your normal nifty 50 lens. This is not even a normal 50mm f1.8 lens. Nikon has made one of the sharpest lenses on the market. I would dare say it stands up to the likes of the Zeiss Otis. So to compare it to the older DSLR lenses, the Nikons or the Canons f1.8s, it's just not fair. This lens is on a whole new level. Nikon set out to make the best 50mm f1.8 on the market, and I think they have succeeded. So that's it for this video. I hope you liked it and found it informative. Please leave a like on this video. Let us know what you think in the comments. Go back and watch all my other videos and subscribe to my channel. Till next time.